Alright, hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm XXX Lavender here, back at it with another video. This video, I will be talking about several different things. This is actually my fourth try at, I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say. It's really hard for me to, kind of say what I want to say. So, let's get into some background about me, alright? I am an art baby, I'm a music baby, and, I've always been to art and music, always been to guitars, and into pianos, and, I could tell you 50 different, songs, bands, all that, because, it's easy. My favorite subject is, reading, obviously. I enjoy it, because it's a lot more easier than math. Let's be honest here. If you don't know anything about me, I'm 13. I'm transgender. So if you're wondering why my OC is a boy and I sound like a girl, that is why. I'm so sorry if there's echoing or any sounds in the background. Let's kind of have a little chat here. I've seen one thing that's been really going around. Somebody, they said, you aren't gay, you aren't born gay, we're all straight by design. Okay, well that's complete bullshit, okay? That's complete horseshit. Let's be honest here. Nobody can choose who they are or who they love, because if they did the research, they would find out brain chemicals actually decide who you love or what gender you are. Because, it's up to the hormones in your body to decide on which gender you are. Now, there are some people who, can be both genders. Those are mixed hormones. There are people who just have straight up girl genders. There are people who have straight up boy genders. Or hormones, I'm very sorry. But it's weird. Because your body and your mind are supposed to link up. And sadly for us people, as transgender people, it doesn't link up. And, it's all that. There are some people who aren't transgender who may feel this way. And, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly normal. It's okay. Don't freak out. Alright? And that's the thing. Nobody chooses what they want to be in life. Really. It's just, we were basically, that way. Our brain kind of chooses for us, and our body just knows our sexuality orientation before we really do. So, your body will 10 times, or 5 times out of 10 or 9 times out of 10 will know your sexuality way before you do. And, that's the thing, Your brain, it can only feel whatever it feels. I don't know really how the brain works, but I do know that a lot of depression and things like that are caused by chemicals in the brain that causes a chemical chain reaction. Okay. If you're here and you're 13 or 14, 15, maybe 16, I welcome you here. If you're older than that, I welcome you here, because it is great seeing you here, and I will start doing things like this in the future, just once a week. If you guys want to have a therapy session in the comments, you are free to do so. And in the background there'll be editing, and if the editing finishes before this video does, I'll just put some wallpaper or something up. But let's get on to the topic of don't know what to get on the topic of. Oh, I've even tried this like 4 times, and I'm just great at it. Every time I just start randomly talk about things and, randomly touch on different topics. It's not, because I'm not very scripted at this point. I'm just doing raw emotion, and this video is not going to be edited at all. So, you get to hear your creator talk, or, yeah, you're a creator, basically. The person, you look up to, or somebody you just subscribe for the hell of it. You get to hear me talk, and I feel like that is important. And I feel like it is way better to have a relationship with you guys instead of having none. So, like, if you want to start up a new account and just, be randomly anonymous, that way nobody notices you, you're free to do so. You're more than free to do so, because I know how nerve-wracking it can be to open up with something, and have the fear that you might get judged. It's fine, literally. You can open up to me about anything, and it will be fine. It'll be just between you and me. And I know other people are just gonna look at it anyway. But, I feel like, it's an important thing to at least talk to somebody, or someone you feel like you could talk to. If y'all come to me and you talk to me in the chat box or the comment section. I like to call it chat box sometimes. I'm weird, I know. If you want to talk to me, feel free to. I don't mind it at all. I will try to give you my best advice, based on what I think I would do, and based on what I've gone through. Which is a lot. So I might be able to help. And I'm literally all my friends' therapists in like real life, so I'm like the mama bear of the group, or like the daddy bear in the group. I'm so used to being like, tell my family all about my friends, and just, they're like, oh yeah, I'm a girl, because they have this old thing of where, they feel like it's impossible to be a different gender, it's impossible to like a different gender, both sex, and, they feel like it's impossible to not like either one. So that's hard for me to come out with. I also really want to talk about something like I dealt with. So if anybody else goes through this, I know a lot of boys in general go through this. I don't know if any other gender, or if you don't count as a gender, non-binary person goes through this, but whenever I was young, I was always told I was a titty baby for crying. So I got to the point where I just stopped crying, and I thought crying was weak. And then I got bullied for being, sensitive, or what they would call sensitive. And there was a car driving by. I swear, every time I record a video, there's always gotta be some type of background noise. Either it's the dogs, or it's the cars, or it's just whatever. I also have a lot of anxiety, so if you want to come to me with anxiety, I can try to help you my best with anxiety. I can't guarantee it's gonna work though, because everybody is different. Now, I would love to know, right? What is your favorite color, right? I want to know that, like, how's your day been? How have you been? How's your online or your normal school's been going? You know, cause like I genuinely care. Not because you watch my content, but because I actually care from the bottom of my heart. And people who aren't even subscribed can literally comment how their day is going because I literally just love everybody. Even like the people I shouldn't love, I love them. Everybody deserves hugs, you know. Me saying that, not being a touchy person. Do you guys like stuffed animals? I have a stuffed shark. I sleep with it. Oh, now I sound like Curie. The first one I said it like Bakugo to see like I will be the best at everything and I hate being weak and vulnerable, and then like I also think you're fucking beautiful and like just having aggressive positivity. And then now I'm sounding like Curie because now I love the sharks. Like literally I sleep with a shark every night because why not? I sleep with stuffed animals. I'm not afraid to admit that. It's very hard to hurt my feelings. Very, very hard. But whatever you do, I just won't be that one person who's like, oh yeah, well screw you. I'll just be like, okay. Just sit in the corner. I was picking around with one of a person who like commented. It's like, just to piss you off, I'm gonna correct you. I am sorry. I should not have, the ability to speak because I've gone to speech therapy for like 3 years. I'm still not okay. But like, I was in the chat or oh my god, I'm so old, so whatever. I'm so used to hearing my teacher saying the chat box. Okay, so I was messing around with one of my commenters in my first lyric prank, which is Bitch Lasagna. Great. And they were a Bakugo, and then I was like, just to piss you off even more, I'm going to correct you. So I corrected them, and then they were really nice about it, and I was like, but I was mean, and then I felt bad. Cause like, I'm never really mean. I'm always like, a kind person. But like, there's very, very few times I get very mad. Like, whenever I get mad, I just want to cry. Even though I don't cry a whole lot, it makes me want to cry, and the fact that I can't cry gets me more angry. And then so it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that one feeling of where wherever you want to like somebody, but you just can't like them because they're just really just rude. And then you're just trying to start a conversation, just being an asshole about it. And they just aren't starting the conversation or just like leading it anywhere. So you're just sitting there like, what do I do? That's what I feel like a whole lot. But except whenever I'm angry, I almost cried because like the girl was like, "Where's the knife?" And I was like, "I don't mess with the knives. You know this." And then she was like, "Oh yeah, well I ate crooked dinner. You better call your mom and tell her to go pick up something." And I was like, I was like really mad, and it's really, really hard to get me mad unless like you're my family and you know all the ways to get mad to get me mad. So yeah, that happened. So I feel like I want to know how you guys are, because I want to be doing this like every week, at least once a week. If it's a feel good week, I might do it like 3 to 2 times a week, maybe, or more. I don't know. But depending on how you guys feel about this and how many recommendations I get for the next video or what to talk about, so that way I can build a script or like just do it with raw emotions, then I'll be doing it then, because I really want you guys to know a lot more about me, because I feel like wherever you just know a lot more about somebody, so much more easier to start a conversation with them. And like that's kind of what I want to have in my comments, is conversations with fans, talking to fans, because I love making y'all feel special, because you're a beautiful fucking human, okay? So if you say otherwise, I'm taking away your cookie privileges. No more cookies if you say so. And I bet you somebody's just like, yeah, I don't care about cookies, you know? But if you really don't think you're a special person, I will fucking smack you across the face until you understand. Yes, it's rough. It's rough love. It's rough love here. Or I might smack you with a pillow. Or I just might give you like popcorn and things like that until you feel better about yourself. Because, I'm not gonna smack somebody and I'm not gonna hit them with a pillow just to get through their head that they're special. Because, I feel like that's really uncalled for. Also, if we really want to have like a therapy session, I want to bring that up again. Please just don't put anything really personal like phone number, address, or anything. Not even like first names, because I feel like things are just personal, and it's not, if you're not, it's just something I feel like would kind of make somebody uncomfortable, because then they would feel like they'd have to do it. So if we could have that that rule implied here, I will be comfortable with giving you guys advice. I will not disclose my first name, but you guys can address me as Keith, because that is a name I have created for myself. I like the name, and it makes me a little bit more happier, because now I have a more boyish name, or a more boy name than before. So, I mean, my name before was not really like a gender name. It's like a really, anybody could be named that name, but I didn't like it because a lot of people were making puns out of my name. It's really hard to say my name as well. It's really hard to spell too. So just call me Keith, or like Keithy, whatever. If you want to call me Lavender, call me Lavender. I will be here all day, all night. If you need me, I will be here, because I am like All Might. I am here all the time. And I will be like, hey, it's fine, because I'm here. We can just, sit back and eat some sweet food, If there's anyone here who also has a sweet tooth, like, I would appreciate it if you just make a fellow sweet tooth person feel better, because I eat way too many sweet things. I'm really worried, because it's like, I'm starting to get headaches over it now. A lot of my family members are like, what is wrong with you? Why do you pour like half, a cup of sugar into your coffee? And like, why? And then I'm like, 'cause why not? And they're like, but why though? And then I'm just over here like, because why not? That's the only thing I know. So why not? Why not do something, Because like, I feel like if I do nothing, or like if I don't do the things I want to do, then I'll die with a lot more regrets. I know I'll die with regrets anyway, but like that's at least a little bit less than I'll die with, you know what I mean? So like I'm basically living every day like it's my last day in quarantine. Oh, quarantine is slowly making everybody go insane. Huh. That's a sad thing to see. You know, quarantine you would think, make everybody feel a little bit better about themselves, So this is gonna be like a longer video, of course. All these videos are gonna be a little bit longer. I'd appreciate if you'd stick around the whole time, but if you want to cut up into parts and, play specific parts, or you want to do how many minutes each day, that is cool, that is fine. I've done that before where I was busy and I couldn't listen to the full person talking. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, what will we be discussing? I don't know. Even though I can't get over the fact I've tried recording this 4 times. 4 times there was disturbance. 4 times I just don't know what to say. You know what I mean? I just go on and on about something. Let's go on and on about my love for My Hero Academia. No, I'm kidding. But I really do love that anime though. I have way too many like theories and thoughts on it, because why not? That's all I can say. Why not? It's fun to predict what will happen next. Every time I see Deku fight, I'm just like, yes, our cinnamon roll has grown up. And I get excited, and then I start fist pumping the air, and it's really awkward because it's 11 at night. I'm drinking my Dr. Pepper and I'm watching My Hero Academia. Whenever I saw the sports festival, right? I was like, yes, he defeated Shinzo. He defeated the washing machine of power, and I was just overly proud. Then I saw Ochako fight, and I was like, oh, no, the poor girl, cause she was really smart while fighting. I don't have anything against Ochako. I think she's really smart, actually. And, I love her. That's all I could say. The one thing I will say, though, is I feel like, Bakugo, actually, is one of the most, misunderstood characters. Since, as we see, after the villain attack, his mother actually, slapped his head and said, if you wouldn't have been so damn weak. And, it's sad because expectations really just made him who he is. But let's be honest here, right? Bakugo is Bakugo is the one person everybody wants to be. Because, listen, this boy, he has so much motivation, right? On top of that, he has amazing quirk, right? And then, if everybody was like that, think about that, and then, Deku over here also has, amazing motivation, and that's great, and, the one thing I feel really killed Bakugo in the anime is, in the anime, wherever you're watching anime, wherever he's exploding things from his quirk or out of his palms and just exploding things in general, you forget that they are just children. You sit there and you sit there in amazement at what they can do, and then you just sort of forget. And then you realize, oh, they're still children. And then, that one part where, Bakugo was fighting, Midoriya, and Midoriya really wasn't fighting back. That's whenever I was like, oh shit, how can, like, I didn't like this, like, I didn't know how to feel about the character. Like, I understand hate and anger can come from a place of fear a lot of time. So, because I watched a lot of Dr. Phil, and, like, I understood that, but I was like, how could I have not seen this? This is, sad, I feel like another character in the anime who, like, everybody and their grandma and their mother freaking has a crush on. It's Shoto Todoroki. Listen, he is my best boy. Like, okay. And Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club is my best girl, right? So those two act alike, and like I can't help but be like, Mom, if I'm ever getting married, it's gonna be the Todoroki. And then she's like, that's not possible. It's just an anime character. I'm like, I will build the anime character. I will. And then she's like, okay, no. And I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe a little too far. And then, because if you really look at Todoroki's personality, it's a great personality. It's not just his looks, okay? Even though he low-key reminds me of a peppermint, literally. And, I think I'm sarcastic myself, so I like sarcastic people, and I like people who just don't really crack a smile, because then whenever you make them smile, it's always a great redeeming feeling. It's also because I've grown up with those people as well. Momo. Okay, let's talk about Momo. Alright, I don't really know how to feel about her. She's really great at, analyzing things, right? Yeah, that's really all I kind of have to say. I mean, she really has no shame, like, really. Jiro, she's really cool. I can jam out with her anytime. Mina, great. She is just, okay, she's just precious. Madara, trash. Shit, my mind went blank. Denki, he actually reminds me of Pikachu. So, like, I feel like, I can vibe out pretty strong with Discount Pikachu over there. Kirishima, great. I don't really know too much about Kirishima, since, I'm, catching up to the anime, and I really enjoy the anime so far. But, I can't binge watch it right now because my online classes and I've been, like, so stressed. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So, I feel like most of my opinions on the characters may change with time, but I do hear that Bakugo and Midoriya, they have, like, this friendship, but not really a friendship. Because Bakugo is like, yeah, I'm not gonna admit it's a friendship, but, like, you could tell Bakugo has softened up a little bit, and that's a great thing to see. At least that's what I've heard. I've also heard that, oh shit, what have I heard? I can't remember. Well, like, I've already seen the epic fight of where Midoriya already gets Eri, and I think whenever I actually, like, fully see it, I'm still gonna be just excited as I was whenever I saw the sports festival, because even though I saw, like, an edit of it, I still was excited to, like, see it for what it actually was. And, like, the app I use, it just doesn't have, like, an English dub, so, Japanese dub. And so I just read it, and I don't really have a problem with it. Sometimes it goes a little too fast, you know. It's okay though. It's also great because, you know, I really want to learn Japanese or like French, Spanish maybe. Um, the one character I really just don't like with all my heart, it has to be, you know, like the one that's like from 1B. I can never remember his name because that's how much I dislike him. So it's always like, oh yeah, 1A is just, you know, his brats or whatever. And then it's like, okay, like, cause he was in the sports festival, and he was the one who pissed off Bakugo, and so Bakugo decided to go after him first, and then he would go after Midoriya second. And I was like, that person's really bad then. If they can piss off Bakugo that bad, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, and you know, I really think he might be the UA traitor, maybe, because he seems like to have that type of personality where it's both cunning and yet again, it's it's okay. So if you're a Hogwarts fan, you probably know, but it's like a Slytherin type of personality, which is both cunning but just at the same time just very childish. Uh, I probably shouldn't say that because I'm also in the Slytherin household, but you know it's fine for me to say it. So yeah, you know I can be kind of whoever I want to. I have like more of a childish personality whenever it comes to like friends because I'm always trying to make them laugh. So oh wow, I have been talking about My Hero Academia for like 10 seconds. And or 10 minutes. I am so sorry for however long I've talked about that. But like, you know, the anime is great. It really makes you hooked, and if you haven't seen it, I really encourage you to see it. I like anime. It's just I don't watch it a whole lot. I'm scared I'll be called a weeb if I do. I know one friend who likes Toga, because I've heard Toga has had a really rough past. Um, she used to be like abused, I guess. Um, oh shit, I should have put spoilers on this. But I really won't go into too much detail about that. Um, I don't know if it's true or not. Um, but that's just what I've heard. Um, if you are like into conspiracy theories about My Hero Academia, I have a whole lot of them. But like one of my conspiracy theories is like Dabi's actually a Todoroki. He's just Toya that just ran away. Cause like if you really think about it, that would make so much sense. Cause like the hair shape and like the eye color are practically the same. If you really think about it. And you know, we all know what happened with Kirishima. He dyed his hair red. So Dabi could have dyed his hair red, or he could have burned, I guess. Cause either which way, it just makes sense. And it also would make sense why he hates Endeavor so much. I also have like another conspiracy theory that Deku was actually had a quirk, but he just got his quirk taken away from him at a young age. Either that, or he's had a quirk all along, and his quirk just hasn't awakened yet. You know, those are two conspiracy theories, and I haven't seen like any of the episodes. So I'm on season 4, I think, maybe. No. But I'm on the one where like they fight Stain. yeah, I just don't really keep track with my seasons. Yeah. But the episode I'm on is Tasu. Actually, she runs into like villains, and that's the last one I watched. So I'm really just intrigued by the anime. Okay, now I'll shut up about the anime. I don't really know what to talk about next. I like. Do you guys want me to talk about my drawings? Like, cause I can talk about them, and like, cause I draw a lot, and I know a lot of bands. I usually like draw anime because a lot of anime has like really inspired me. Anime was like really the one that gave me a lot of motivation in life, I guess. There was another movie that gave me a lot of motivation. It really wasn't anime at all. It's an acted out movie. It was this girl. She loved surfing a lot, and she got her arm bit off by a shark. And she kept on surfing. She didn't care what others think, and she kept on trying. That one, I've watched that one like 50 times, but I can never remember it. I watched it so many. Whenever you watch something so many times. Sorry, someone knocked on my door. But whenever you watch a CD way too many times for your own good, and then like the CD, it just doesn't work at all. That was another way with another favorite show of mine, of where it's about like a spin-off tale of Cinderella, but Cinderella had to do whatever her sister said. I love that one. Can't remember what it was, cause like I was like whenever it came out. I'm a sucker for romance. Jesus. I know that much. I know I just am a helpless romantic, and I just love romance movies, even though it makes me feel very single on the inside. So okay, I'm probably gonna end it here. So like, bye. I love you all. You are fucking beautiful, and I don't care what you say. Bye bye. See you next time.